Well, it ain't always pretty, but it's gotta be done, you know, expanding the farm, just putting in the hours, trying to get to springtime, you know. Let's see what we can do. It should be a good day. This is episode 30 of Survival South America. Hi everyone, Dirty Randy here. January 1st, here we go. It's a new year on the farm, new feel to it. Still weeds in our field. A little bit of a shame there. What can you do? I mean, I guess you can get rid of the weeds, Randy, but we're working on it, okay? I'm torn. Do we buy a roller or a weeder? I don't know. I feel like we do need to get rid of the weeds. That would help out, probably just as much, if not more, than getting just a little bit of a soil compaction going on. But I don't know. Either way, something new is in order. When we can get there, I don't know. We spent a lot of money on these sheep, and we're kind of behind on what we want to do with our new cultivator situation. Not cultivator, but combine situation, rather. So, I don't know. We're figuring it out. I don't want to go completely drain in the bank account over the winter, but we'll see what happens. We got to spread a lot of lime on some fields, so we'll see how that goes. Make sure we can get through that. I'd like to be able to afford another bag of fertilizer, but that's, almost $2,000 in itself. I suppose we could buy some smaller bags and go from there, but that's a lot more, hand bombing and work to do, and, I know we're just going to eat it up all anyways, so got to bite the bullet on some fertilizer. If we want to increase our yields there, that's definitely the biggest helper. We only currently have one application down on our other field over there, and it's been tough. We kind of, I don't want to say fallen behind, but we've definitely expanded, I think, beyond what we're not capable of doing, but we really got to keep our schedule tight, get everything in order. We've come a long way, though. We started from pretty much nothing around here, so I think that's awesome. We're not having to be chopping wood down all the time, which arguably that'd probably make us some more money. But there's lots of trees around. We can always do that if we really need in a pinch, but we haven't had to fall back on that in a little while, which has actually been quite nice, Trying to make use of all of our land around here. That's why we're up nice and early, trying to get some stuff done today. I want to get this field cultivated, and I want to plow up that area just in front of us that we had mowed. We didn't quite get to doing that. I don't think I'm going to mow the grass again. I'm not too worried about it. It's a little bit shorter than I would like it to be, since we're kind of middle of the year, or middle of winter rather, start of the year. So no point in doing that. Let's just get it plowed, get the stones picked off there, and then I believe, will need lime as well. So that's all good. Then all of our fields are kind of in that same stage of needing lime. Otherwise, they're all ready to go. If we can get a roller, great. If not this year, I don't think that's the biggest of deals. I think just making sure we can get a good amount of crops in the ground in all of our fields, I think, is the most important part. So that's kind of the goal. We're going to work away on this field a little bit here, get her done, and then move over to plowing, stone picking, and really just go from there. This is kind of a weird area to make some headland passes, but I think it's all right. We'll get her done. We're just trying stuff out, seeing what works the best for us, right, we can check that off the list for today. We've got 2 fields cultivated, and definitely big help getting that one big field done the other day. You know, getting that done in December. That way we didn't have to start off the year doing both of those fields. That is super helpful. As you can see, we got a pop-up tents on just because it's that much colder out this time of year. So let's drop this guy off. That's probably a decent spot. We can lower you down. There we go. Mr. Plow, right here. Nice and easy access. I think the stone picker is going to be maybe a little bit of a pain. Our trailer is blocking a lot of our front loader attachments. So, it is what it is. We'll get there when we get there. But I think for now, we're going to just head straight off and get to plowing. I'm looking forward to it. Making that 3rd field, kind of completing that little strip lane bowling alley area of fields. You know, just getting her done there. And of course, we got to drive by our lovely sheep in the process. How you doing? Morning to ya. Looking good. Still a lot of water, and I saw some hay in there as well. Wow, already producing too. That's, I mean, hey, that's why we got them. We paid that extra price to get ones that are mature enough to produce. I will take it. And we got 4 of them too. We splurged. So that is what it is. We're going to start this off here. Drop her down. There we go. And we'll try and be as straight as we can be. It's tough. I don't know. That's not the best line. Yeah, we totally drifted in there. That's alright. We will figure it out. We'll get to it. And some cleaning up to do once we're done and try and square it off. But let's try and get the logistics of her done. We don't want to go too far back. But, I don't know. Something like this. We kind of have our grass line to follow if we did want. We can kind of see it down there a little. But I feel like this one kind of narrows a little bit just because of these trees. That's all good. And, you know, of course, we could kind of go around them or just straight up get rid of the trees. But I think just having a nice little barrier like that is nice. Of course, we do got 3 of them, so it is what it is. I'm tempted to just straighten this one out a little bit. We're going to have to do some cleanup as we go, but that's all good. Let's try and do that. That's alright, we missed that little bit. Just try to make this edge a little bit better. I think that's pretty good. We'll take it for now, at least. Lift this guy up. Where's our other marker? And we can kind of just keep following these guys down. Shrinking down the grass, growing our field size. Little by little getting her done. And hopefully, with any luck, we can get the stone picker out here too. Get all these rocks collected. And we should be in a pretty good position for just come springtime. You know, we're setting ourselves up for that, of course. That way we can get lots of crops in the ground, as many as we can do. Try and get all of our fields done. If we don't get all of them done in one day, that's fine. We got more time. You know, we're just making sure we have a lot of options for ourselves come springtime. So that is that's kind of the goal right now. You know, working our way through the winter instead of cutting trees down, storing lumber. You know, we're trying to make as much just good ground, arable crop land. I don't know. I'm learning as we can over the winter here. So that's the goal. You know, I don't even know how many fields we've worked our way up to, but it's getting there. And considering the size of this plow, how much work you got to put in to just make some of these fields a decent size, you know, I'd say we've come a long way. I changed my mind on our plans for today just a little bit. Ended up, you know, thinking about it and going, well, we already got the plow out. We're already in the winter doing this kind of stuff. There's not going to be a better time to plow up this field, you know, for grass. We have sheep now, so I think it's actually worth having a nice patch of grass for them as opposed to just the wild stuff. You know, it's got a pretty good yield the first time you do it, but once you've actually cut the grass once, you know, it has a pretty reduced yield going forward, even when it grows back to its maximum length there. So that being said, you know, I figured why not just get this field done. You know, like I said, we're in the winter here, so why not just do it? It's not going to be any shorter than it is now, and by the time spring rolls around, you know, if we still need some more bales, there is still plenty of other grass areas we can cut until this one grows up to the length we need it. But going forward from that, this should be pretty good. You know, I don't think we'll need a bigger field than this. Maybe. I don't know. If we do, we can always expand it. But it's a good start. And, you know, it's not that large. So I figured, why not? You know, if we're going to have to bust out the plow again and the stone picker again, we may as well just do as much as we can with it, you know. Not the most entertaining and variety, perhaps, all in one day there, but sometimes, you know, you just got to do what you got to do, you know. It's, 'tis the season. It is the season, you know, it's off season. Nothing's in the ground yet, but we want to make sure we can put as much as we can down when we can. We're staying a little bit offline there. That's my bad. We're getting her done though. So we're going to keep plowing away at this literally, and hopefully by the time the sun goes down, I don't know where we'll be with this field. Hopefully in a decent spot. I would be surprised if we got both of these done today, honestly. That other field felt like it was taking forever. You know, this one seems like we're making actually pretty good progress with it, so I will take it. And even if we do end up mowing a little bit around the edges of it once it's actually planted, not a big deal, you know, it is what it is. I think I'll clean up these areas that I kind of goofed on a little bit here. I think this only goes up to about there. I can lift it up and go back for this other stuff here. Drop her down. Finish her up. No more green. Alright. We can keep plugging away at her. There's still daylight out there, you know. The days are getting a little bit longer now. Not too much, but it's something. We'll take it. We'll take it anytime, you know. It's always easier when the sun is up. But, you know, it's definitely chilly, so I would like it to stay up as long as possible. Once the sun goes down, it's going to get real cold. And it's not like we're in a nice covered cab with air conditioning or heating or anything of that nature. We're kind of just out in the elements here. So we're already in the shade a fair bit because of all these trees. As beautiful as it is, it's already starting to get pretty chilly. Busy day, you know, got lots done. 2 new fields in the works. Just need to pick up the stones on them, and then, of course, you know, they're probably pretty good to go besides the line. And I think that's a reasonable amount of things to get done before springtime, you know. We got the bulk of it. done. You know, making those fields is honestly the tough part there. So we can get this guy shut off now. You can see that moon's coming up, but it's been a good day. Only one field full of crops right now, but geez, I don't even know. We got the one behind it, 3 more behind that one, the new grass field we just did, so that's 5 right there, and of course our big field here too. So we got 6 fields that we can be putting crops in. One of them is just going to be grass, but otherwise, you know, still 5 fields to be putting crops in come springtime. Another 2 pallets of soybeans ready to rock as well. And hey, we're looking just dandy. So that's going to have to be it for today, but we'll see you tomorrow. All right, you stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Bye-bye.